Well, congratulations. You've made it to week 5. And in week 5, we're going to be looking at the symbolic frame. This is a frame that's probably most near and dear to my heart. This is what I did my dissertation work on. This is where I've spent most of my academic career trying to understand. It is one of the most difficult frames because it truly is a symbolic frame. That means that you'll have artifacts and you'll have belief constructs, you'll have values in an organization that will, in a sense, transcend individuals, it will transcend time, and you'll have to try to understand those symbols. You'll try to have to understand those collective beliefs and values in an organization. If you can understand the symbolic frame, it's a very powerful tool that you can use as a professional to move your organization forward. The skilled administrator has the ability to capture and understand the symbolic frame and use it to his or her advantage. I would say that the person that is able to manage this best has the greatest opportunity for leadership within their organization. I know this also, the counter could be true, that if you violate some of the organizational culture or the symbolic frame, that will be the most difficult to recover from if you get tripped up by. Oftentimes people will walk into an organization and expect organizational change. They want it to happen immediately, and they violate the symbolic frame and the organizational culture. They step on patterns that exist within the organization. They step on some of the cultural icons that exist within the organization, and before they even get cited or started, they're sidelined because they haven't understood the culture. It's elusive, it's difficult, but it's definitely worth the study. And this week, what we want to do is we're lightening up a little bit on the reading so you can begin to work on some of your activities. But I would say this, don't think for a minute that because the reading is light that this is not an important frame. It is a very important frame, and when we put all of Bowman and Deal's constructs together, it becomes a vital part of understanding formal organizations, and particularly your context. So the organizational culture that you're dealing with is an exciting place to be. I'm sure that if you did a cultural audit, you would be able to see a lot of things that you wouldn't normally see. And as you put this set of lenses on, as you begin to understand the components of the symbolic frame, I think you're going to see the organization that you've been in a different light and in a different way. And again, I'd say if you're able to leverage this frame and be able to pull the levers in this particular frame, you're able to move forward, and you will be endeared to the organization, and people will naturally ascribe to you a great deal of leadership because you've taken the time to understand the collective beliefs and values of the organization. And again, it's an exciting frame to understand and to help you as a professional move forward in the organization.